absolutely
Oh
astonished.
my god, dude.
Watanabe
Yo,
called out,
that distance
"I did
is
not think he was
crazy,
going to be
man.
that stressed out."
Movie scene.
Hey there guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are finally back at it again with some more Uma Musume lore video. This video is made by Young with Agi, so big shout outs to you, my man. And this video is actually called Who is the Strongest in the World? El Condor Pasa. But yeah, without further ado, if you guys do want to check out my unedited, uncut versions of my reactions, they will be up on my Patreon as well as early access to my videos. So yeah, without further ado, let's get right into the video.
Evolution designed every organism for a purpose.
Interesting
Bees
start.
are motivated to pollinate. Humans are meant to watch Uma Musume lore videos.
That they are, man. That they
Horses
are.
are
Hold up,
designed
hold
to-
up. Let me run the back. Let me run the back.
Humans are meant to watch Uma Musume lore videos.
Peak.
Horses are designed to run.
Also,
and
I know I'm like
condors are meant to fly.
1, maybe 2 months
But the
late
strongest
to
horse,
this video,
he can do
but
both.
hey, here we are.
At the
Here
end
we
of
are, boys.
1992, a horse owner
Takashi
producer
Watanabe.
by the name of Takashi Watanabe was browsing the Tattersall's horse auction catalog and found a mare that caught his attention. Watanabe could hardly contain his excitement and sent his agent, Morio Sakurai, to the UK and make the purchase on his behalf. But when Sakurai arrived, the horse was nowhere in sight. Apparently, the mare fell ill just a few days before the auction, so she never made it out of Ireland. Watanabe refused to give up, and he insisted, "I must have this horse." Sakurai had no choice but to immediately fly to Ireland and negotiate directly with the ranch. However, when he saw her, she was strangely lacking in appearance. Sakurai pondered, why does Watanabe-san want this horse so much? She has no
It's about
racing
seeing
record,
the
and her looks
potential,
are
bro. It's seeing the
unremarkable.
potential.
Regardless, Sakurai made the purchase. The mare in question was Sadler's Gal. She was the daughter of Sadler's Wells, who was a successful racehorse and Britain's leading sire for 14 years.
Damn,
That
14
basically makes him
years.
the British equivalent of
God
Japan's
damn.
Sunday silence. Furthermore,
There it is. I was waiting for it, bro. I was waiting for it. Hold up, hold up.
the mare in question was Sadler's Gal. She was the daughter of Sadler's Wells, who was a successful racehorse and Britain's leading sire for 14 years. That basically makes him the British equivalent of Japan's Sunday silence. Furthermore, Wells is the son
always
of
in
Northern
every
Dancer.
single video, bro.
Oh, but Gal's pedigree gets
I
even
love it,
more
dude.
impressive. Her maternal grandfather was Seattle Slew, the
Telling y'all,
first
bro, I can't
undefeated
escape,
American
bro.
Triple
I
Crown
cannot.
winner, which puts him on equal footing as Simboli Rudolph in terms of accomplishments.
Wait. Who? Hold up.
Silence. Furthermore, Wells is the son of Northern Dancer. Oh,
Damn. That is a big fucking name. Holy.
but Gal's pedigree gets even more impressive.
Wait. Hold up. They did just kind of like show that, but
Son of Northern Dancer. Oh, but Gal's pedigree.
okay, Sadler Wells, Northern Dancer. Alma Mound, okay. Hail to Reasons up in this shit too. Damn, bro hails from an insane ass lineage. Holy.
Pedigree gets even more impressive. Her maternal grandfather was Seattle Slew, the first undefeated American Triple Crown winner, which puts him on equal footing as Simboli Rudolph in terms of
Okay,
accomplishments.
check out that aura, boys. Check out that aura.
Finalizing all the paperwork, Sadler's Gal was shipped off to America to meet her.
So I guess this is what bro saw
Her
as a
breeding partner
potential
was King
in
Mambo,
this
a horse
horse.
who just entered his stud career after having won 3 G1 mile races in France. Although King Mambo did have a successful
let's
career,
go, baby.
Watanabe was more interested in his pedigree. King Mambo's sire was Mr. Prospector, who produced numerous offspring that has won a Triple Crown race, as well as being descended from Native Dancer. But wait, there's more. King Mambo's mother was Misk, a monster mare with 10 G1 victories, and was eventually inducted into the American Racing Hall of Fame in 1999. So, both King Mambo and Sadler's Gal have impressive pedigrees. That should be an amazing combination, right? Not quite. Watanabe received a lot of backlash and criticism for this pairing. Some officials went as far as to say, "Are you crazy? No professional would attempt such a combination." Watanabe scoffed.
One thing I will mention about these I guess these clips that we're seeing, I have not seen Full Metal, bro. I have not seen. I seen clips of Full Metal, but I have not seen the anime itself, which supposedly it's supposed to be this fucking legendary ass anime. Now don't be calling me a fucking tourist or whatnot in the comment sections, because hey, I've been watching anime since fucking damn, when was it actually? I can't even remember. I think it's around, I think like when Death Note first came out or some shit like that. Yeah, around like 2000, 2005, 6 ish era, I think. Actually, no. A little later than that, I believe. I think 7, yeah, '07 or 8. Yeah, it's
Good
around
thing
there.
I'm just an
Kind of
amateur.
forgot.
The point of concern for Watanabe's horse recipe comes down to this.
Also, I kind of forgot where I was kind of going with that, but oh well.
Both Northern Dancer, grandson of native dancer, and Special, a mare born from
Mm,
Thorley and Thong, were present on the pedigree of King Mambo and Sadler's
yeah,
Gal.
both of them.
Simply put, the level of
Yo,
inbreeding within these horses were
you are
uncomfortably high.
crazy, dude. Oh, no, hold up. For those who do not know the lore, these scenes, these clips, brother. Oh
Excessive
my
inbreeding can lead to
gosh.
temperamental problems, weak constitutions, and other health or physical deformities. Obviously, Watanabe did not care.
Damn.
It was his
Wild.
dream to own a European G1 winning horse because of the
Nah, these clips are
prestige
freaking
associated
insane,
with it.
bro.
He proceeded as planned, and on March 17,
Oh, dude, it's so
1995,
cute.
El Condor Pasa was born.
Mm.
The name El Condor Pasa is derived from the Peruvian folk song with the same name, which translates
Ooh.
to the Condor Passes in English. Since the
Really?
latter half
Okay.
of King Mambo's name is of Latin descent, Watanabe was reminded of his Peruvian senpai from his university days. Watanabe respected
Interesting.
this person so much that he named his horse in honor of his senpai's culture.
Pedro.
Interestingly, this is the second time he's named the horse as El Condor Pasa. The first El Condor
Really?
Pasa was born in 1989, but he suffered a serious injury and was euthanized before his debut.
Oh,
While we're on the
damn.
topic of names, in the game, El Condor Pasa's hawk, Mambo, is named after King Mambo. In 1996, El Condor Pasa 2.0 was moved to Japan and stayed at the Kimura Ranch until he was 2 years
2.0.
old.
Okay, bro.
Afterwards, they transported him to Ninomiya's stable at the Miho Training Center in August of 1997.
Also,
When
it's
the trainer,
genuinely so
Yoshitaka Ninomiya,
impressive how much of these old clips Young with Agi could actually gather. It's just to me it's very amazing, and he does do his due diligence to do all his research. It's honestly so freaking cool. It's
first
amazing.
laid eyes on El Condor Pasa, his impression was left wanting. He felt the horse was just normal and even a little chunky looking.
Kind
However,
of like
once
my dog,
training
a
began,
little chunky.
Ninomiya quickly realized how wholeheartedly wrong he was. In an
Mm.
interview, Ninomiya recalls, "At that time, I have trained horses for over 8 years, and there has never been a horse whose training went so smoothly. It was like butter. From when we started breaking him in and up to his debut, there was never a problem. He had no illness or injuries, and his temper was always calm,
Damn,
except when we
Loki.
needed to fit
That's
him with
interesting.
horseshoes." Since El Condor Pasa showed no signs of muscle fatigue or weakness, Ninomiya trained him with minimal rest. His non-stop
Yeah,
training is
bro
even
is
displayed in
fucking
the game
built
during
different,
Elle's
man.
first few story chapters, when she continuously exercises with multiple trainers day after day. She only starts to relax once she gets to our training regimen, which is also similar to life.
But
Ninomiya
I
eventually
know they said that like it's what was it? Like she's not really very prone to kind of like getting injured and stuff, but like would it not be better to have them at least rest like a good amount of times, because like being overworked like that is, well, it's a little much though.
loosened up on the training intensity towards the end of summer in preparation for Elle's debut race. El Condor Pasa's first race was held on November 8, 1997, on a
Okay.
1600-meter dirt course with Hitoshi Matoba,
Hitoshi
Rice Shower and
Matoba.
Grass Wonders jockey on the saddle. Fun fact, Hitoshi Matoba also rode Grass Wonder at the same Tokyo racecourse about 4.5 hours later that day.
Cuteness.
That will be important to remember for later. Ninomiya
Cuteness.
chose a dirt course in anticipation of the hard ground conditions due to the cold winter temperatures because El Condor Pasa was still maturing, so he did not want to put extra stress on the horse's legs. When the race began, El lagged so much that everyone escaped him immediately. He was in last place and stayed that way through the final corner. Watanabe lost all hope.
Nah, brother. Oh, hold up. Damn. Brother is speeding.
Home, but his horse suddenly exploded forward on the home stretch. In less than 200 meters,
Holy, that is insane.
8 other competitors took the lead and used the remaining distance to finish the race by a massive 7 length difference.
Mind you, bro was all the way at the fucking back, bro. Bro was all the way at the back, and putting this much distance from him to the other horses in probably about 10 or so seconds. Dog, that is so fucking crazy.
Everyone on the team was absolutely astonished.
Oh my god,
Watanabe
yo,
called
that
out,
distance
"I did
is
not think he was
crazy,
going to
man.
be that fast." Additionally, Matoba reported, "I think this is a very timid horse. He did not want to get near the other horses."
Nah, brother was locked the fuck in at that last
last
corner there, bro.
Why the game makes her constantly wear a mask. She depends on it to have confidence so she can be the world's strongest.
Okay, that is kind of cute.
After their overwhelming victory,
Nani? What was that?
After their overwhelming makes her constantly wear a mask. She depends on it to have confidence so she can be the world's strongest.
Have confidence.
Okay.
After their overwhelming victory, the staff decided to break early.
So I suppose that's the lore of her wearing a mask.
He resumed racing 2 months later on January 11th.
Goody.
But I think he may have enjoyed his winter holiday a bit too much because he gained a staggering 16 kilograms of weight.
Hot damn,
Similar to his debut, El Condor Pasa ran on another dirt course for his next race, except this one was slightly longer at 1,800 meters. Just like before, he was slow leaving the gate and ran among the far back up until the halfway point. At 800 meters remaining, El increased his pace and moved up towards the front. He was already lined up with the front horses upon entering the corner, and less than 1 length behind the lead after exiting.
And like it's always on that last spurt that bro just kind of like lets go and just goes absolutely insane.
1 month later,
and dude, those fucking insane, bro.
This race was supposed to be L's first turf and graded race, but the course was changed to dirt at the last minute due to snowfall, which invalidated the grade 3 ranking as well. L's start was a little better than his previous 2 races, but he was still positioned in the back half during the early race. He increased his pace to move up towards the front as everyone approached the final corner, but his poor positioning forced him to the outside.
Damn.
However,
check out how fucking like muddy this shit is, bro. Like usually for this, honestly, would it not be like advisable to kind of like cancel the race? Because like, bro, the amount of injuries that could happen in this type of like condition, it's so insane. Because like they could either slip and then they could bump into the other horses while slipping and shit like that, bro. Like I don't know. I don't know if it's just me like taking extra precautions, but like I feel like that should be the case.
But by now that El Condor Pasa's true strength lies on the home stretch. His acceleration increased as he plowed through the heavy mud towards the finish.
So crazy,
Only
bro.
one other competitor could keep up with him, but his opposition did not last long.
No.
El seized the victory
what's
by
that
2
distance,
lengths.
dude? Every time.
Afterwards, Ninomiya approached Hitoshi Matoba and asked, "Who will you ride? El Condor Pasa or Grass Wonder?" During these last few months, Grass Wonder was on break, so Matoba was free to ride another horse. But Grass just resumed training, and his team was looking to get their primary jockey back. Ultimately, he chose Grass Wonder. Ninomiya found a replacement jockey, but Grass Wonder broke his right hind leg on March 15th, so his trainer told Matoba to go ride El Condor Pasa instead. News of Grass's injury
So this is how they showed that in the anime.
And the replacement jockey assumed Matoba would return to his position as L's jockey. The new jockey gave up the saddle, and with no designated rider, Ninomiya was forced to use Matoba once again. El Condor Pasa entered the New Zealand Trophy. Contrary to what the anime and game wants us to believe L was not allowed to run in the classics on account of being a foreign-born horse. I see you, Psy Games. You can't fool me.
Really?
The only G1 racing route available to foreigners at this time was the NHK Mile Cup. And the New Zealand
I mean, okay, I suppose so, but like, bro, and like at that time, yeah, I know like the rules for horse racing was extremely strict, but damn, dude, I do feel bad for that. That's
Trophy
crazy.
was its trial race. L's attitude for turf tracks will be tested at this course. He started from the back and moved up during the middle leg, but he could
Okay.
not break out of the pack in time for the final corner, so he veered to the far outside to get around the cluster of horses.
Woo.
There were 18 racers
Run that
present,
shit up.
and about
Run
10
that
of
up.
them were
Run
ahead
that
of
up. Prove
CONDOR
everybody
PASA when
wrong.
everyone entered the final straight.
Yeah,
That's okay,
let's
though,
go,
because
bro.
L did what a condor does best. He
Mm-hmm.
flies. He flapped those magical horse wings as hard as he could.
Every
Flew past
single
every
last
horse in
spurt,
just
bro.
200
It's
meters
so
and won the race
absolutely
with
insane.
another 2-length lead. 3 weeks later,
Crazy,
the NHK
crazy.
Mile Cup
And mind you, this is a turf race course, not a dirt, which she was usually doing at before this time. So it's just
place on May 17th,
wild.
and El Condor Pasa finally achieved a good start leaving the gate.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like El is starting to conquer his timid nature and weariness around the other competitors because he positioned himself in the middle with horses surrounding him in every direction. Undisturbed by their presence, El continued running and increased his pace as he approached the final corner. 4 horses, including
dude,
El,
it's
were
just
lined
the
up as
the
they
way
entered the
bro
home stretch, about
accelerates
1
in the
length behind the
last
lead horse.
fucking like
200
corner.
meters remain as El dueled against 2 other horses for first, but their battle was brief. Seconds later, El Condor Pasa broke away and
I
crossed
mean,
the finish
could
line
we
by
call
2
that a
lengths
battle though?
yet
Like,
again.
bro,
This victory marks his 5th consecutive
bro was
win
just freaking
and the first
demolishing all of
G1
them.
victory for himself and the trainer, Ninomiya. After their victory at the NHK Mile, the team rested El Condor Pasa during the summer to give his body more time to mature.
Okay.
Training resumed in August to prepare for their next goal. Normally,
Cuteness.
you would expect it to be the Mile Championship, but Takashi Watanabe had
Yo,
more
the
ambitious
fucking
plans.
faces, bro. I
As
love
mentioned in the beginning of the video, Watanabe always dreamed of winning a G1 race in Europe. But you can't suddenly throw a miler into a medium distance race. The conflicted owner consulted his trainer. He has proven his strength in the mile, but medium distances are unknown. I am worried it will be too much of a burden on the horse. What do you think, Ninomiya-san?
Experiment, bro. Go
confidently
ahead and
answered,
try it.
It does not matter which way he goes. Mile, Japan Cup, he will win no matter what you choose.
Okay, yo,
Without a
I kind
moment
of
of
fuck with that. I
hesitation,
like that.
Watanabe registered El Condor Pasa for the Japan
Cinema.
Cup. In late summer, Grass Wonder's injuries
Whoa,
healed, and Matoba was forced
damn,
to choose
I
which
was
horse
not
to
expecting
ride
that.
once again. In terms of condition, he knew El Condor Pasa was the superior horse, but there was no doubt about Grass Wonder's ability prior to his injury.
Alright, this era, like in all honesty, like the top 3 has to be Special Week, El Condor, and Grass Wonder. Those are the top 3. Like I'm not sure how to properly place those 3, like which one's gonna like better than the other. But like those are the top 3 in that generation. So, but it's just it's gonna be a tough decision for bro.
Weeks to decide. Hitoshi Matoba chose Grass Wonder.
Okay.
Watanabe and Ninomiya acted swiftly to find another jockey, but failed at their first 2 attempts. Yutaka Take, who was on a 5-win streak with Silent Suzuka at the time, was
Look at this handsome gentleman right here, bro. I'm telling you, bro. The fucking MC of the horse racing world. Fight me on that. Fight me on that. Like, brother, actually I'm not even sure if bro holds the world record for the most amount of G1's wins in horse racing. Cause like this man's has been racing since way back and just been taking off and taking all those W's, bro.
One of their rejectors. Eventually, they secured Masayoshi Ebina as their new jockey, who briefly rode another one of Watanabe's horses. El Condor Pasa's training arc ended on October 11th when he returned to the Tokyo racecourse to compete in the Mainichi Okan. Among his 8 other competitors, two stood above the rest: Silent
Oguri fat.
Suzuka and Grass Wonder. These three hardened horses were defending their respective win streaks in this race, but only one can remain undefeated.
Ooh.
When the gates flung open, Silent Suzuka led the pack. El Condor
As
Pasa
always,
chased,
yep.
and Grass Wonder held the rear. El stayed within 2 lengths of Suzuka.
Wait. This isn't that race, right? Where Silent Suzuka got like this isn't Silent Suzuka's last race, right? Cause if it is, bro, I gotta fucking prepare myself. Hot damn.
At first, but he slightly fell back at the middle section of the race, which allowed Grass Wonder to line up with him in the final corner. There were over 4 lengths.
Actually, no. I don't think this is. And like, if I'm remembering correctly, I think Suzuka did take the W on this one. I'm not 100% sure because like I'm just trying to go off of my like my memory for season 1 of Pretty Derby.
This is between himself and Suzuka once El hit the home stretch. Just as he started closing the gap,
Fucking
the
legendary,
race was
bro.
over, and El Condor Pasa finished in second place, 2.5 lengths behind.
Yo, Suzuka, bro. I'm telling you, bro. At that time, Suzuka was just fucking flying. And mind you, bro would keep up this type of speed the whole way around the fucking track. This type of speed the whole freaking way. Crazy
Suzuka.
work.
El and his team experienced the taste of bitter defeat for the first time. After the race, Ebina remarked, "It was a complete defeat. But our time
Yeah,
was
I was
fast,
correct. So
and he was just a
Silent
3-year-old
Suzuka
horse.
did take the W on that
It
one.
was a good race." Even Yutaka Take praised El Condor Pasa. Silence could not run like that when he was 3. The second place horse is strong. The team's goal of facing off against the world's elite in the Japan Cup finally arrived at the end of November. As the gates opened, El Condor Pasa rushed to the front, but was quickly overtaken by another horse. After rounding the first corner, El was positioned in third, with Stay Gold, Special Week, and Air
Ooh,
Groove
Stay
close
Gold,
on his
baby.
tail. All 4
Okay, baby girl still also here. Nice.
held their positions through the middle leg and lined up with one another at the final corner. El was closest to the inner rail, so his advantageous
The best papa.
position allowed him to hit the home stretch first. El Condor Pasa, Air Groove, and Special Week
Air
all
Groove.
immediately passed the lead horse and escaped the pack.
Ooh,
The race
okay. Yo,
became a
hold
three-way
up.
battle between
Damn.
monsters. In the last 200 meters of the race, El Condor Pasa
Okay, yo,
spread
Air
his
Groove
wings,
was actually kind of
widened
going
his
off
lead,
over
and
the.
finished
That
in
is
first,
crazy, dude.
2.5 lengths in front of Air Groove.
Wow, that
With
is
this
wild.
victory, he solidified his standing as the strongest horse in Japan.
Okay.
But horse racing fans needed more. They wanted to see him run in the Arimakinen. Watanabe
I don't think they
declined.
would they allow
declared,
that?
"The Arimakinen is the best-selling race in Japan. And
Huh.
from a global perspective, the Japan Cup is the best race. I already won there, so I don't need to overdo it." At the end of the year, one horse needed to be selected for the best 3-year-old stallion award. Interestingly, the
Did
Double
bro
Crown
take it?
winner of that year, Seiyun Sky,
See?
was
Okay.
not the recipient. Instead, the award went to El Condor Pasa, which is the only time in Japanese history where the Double Crown winner did not receive the award. On January 25th, 1999, ceremony was held for El Condor Pasa to receive the award. Watanabe publicly announced their plans to conquer Europe after the ceremony. Afterwards, El
Was that when they went to the Arc and kind of like challenged? Damn, what was her? Every time I think about her, I kind of forget. Broye, I think is what her name was in the anime. But her real life name, that's the one that kind of like always gets to me. I
returned to
kind
the
of forget.
Miho training center and awaited his April 15th departure. When they arrived in France the day after, the team set up base camp at Tony Kraut's stable within the Chantilly Training Center, which was the same stable Taiki Shuttle stayed at during his European expedition.
Nice.
It's reported that El strenuously struggled on the unfamiliar turf at the start of training. Europe's tall grass was so difficult for him that even a light jog of 1 furlong per 15 seconds exhausted
Wow.
him.
Okay.
On rainy days, the loose ground completely fumbled his running form. Poor
Ooh.
guy looked like a fish out of water. As more
A
time
little
passed,
spoiler for me
L's
there,
running
okay.
technique adjusted to the new environment and his body changed as a result. His big, bulky body changed to that of a long and slender horse. On May 23rd, El Condor Pasa entered his first G1 race in Europe, the Prix d'Ispahan. El leaped out of the starting gate and claimed his position within the middle
Interesting.
group. He increased his pace at the halfway
I'm
point
not
and
sure if
pushed
this was
towards the
shown
front.
in season 1 of Pretty Derby, but I feel like the one they actually did kind of show was the Arc race.
Every racer was tightly grouped together, entering and leaving the final corner. As El ran down the home stretch, he briefly took the lead position, but was
Ooh,
overtaken in the last few remaining meters and
this was Broye. I'm a guess. Like I said, I forgot the actual real life horse's name, but
finished in second place. L's next race was the G1
okay, never mind.
2400-meter
I
Grand
thought
Prix
bro
de
was
Saint
gonna
Cloud.
actually say
Everyone on the
the
team was
name.
nervous because not only was this a longer track, but their horse would also be up against Europe's finest, such as Dreamwell, the previous year's winner for the French and Irish Derby, Saga Mix, who was last year's Arc winner,
Ooh,
and Tiger
damn.
Hill, Germany's representative horse of the year. But El Condor
Grey
Pasa would
horse.
not be intimidated by these horses. How can you call yourself the strongest if you're scared of a little competition?
Ooh, the
When the race
glaze.
began,
I
it
like
was
that.
business as usual. El ran within the middle, slightly towards the front. Everyone kept pace behind the lead horse, who was roughly 5 lengths ahead.
Jeez, that is
By the time
crack,
everyone
bro.
exited the
Holy.
final corner, the lead's advantage shrunk. There was less than a 2-length gap between first and second. El Condor Pasa, who was in fourth at the beginning of the home stretch, accelerated past 2
Oh
horses
my God. Yo,
and lined up
brother,
with the lead
every
at 300
single
meters
last
remaining.
stretch, she
El
just
continued
kind of
flying
freaking
down the straight until his
explodes,
opponent
bro.
was no longer by his side. With a difference of 2.5 lengths, El Condor Pasa won his first
Oh
European
my
G1
gosh, that's
race.
crazy.
Everyone on team El Condor
And like,
Pasa was
bro,
overjoyed.
for almost every single one of her wins, there's at least a 1 or 2 horse lengths difference, bro. From her to the second place. It's just it's
With
insane.
some members even shedding tears. Abinat confessed, "I was worried we would lose against such strong opponents. I should have trusted my horse more."
Nah, brother, taking
Ninomiya
that
added,
dub, bro.
"If we lost here, there would be no point in continuing. I was relieved we can stay until the end." Unfortunately, everything comes at a cost. 2 external injuries were discovered on El Condor's right hind leg after the race.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
To make
whoa,
matters
whoa.
worse, bacteria entered the wound and he developed a mild infection underneath the skin. El Condor Pasa was
What?
forced to refrain from training for a full month. Luckily, when training resumed in early August, there was still 1 month to spare before his next race at the G2 Prix.
Okay.
Only 3
I
races
respect that.
remained, including El Condor Pasa. The other 2 horses were Croco Rouge and Borgia, both of whom El has already beaten. With so little participants, El Condor Pasa acted as the lead horse and set the pace. The
Damn.
other 2 horses tightly chased after him. In
Like
every
usually she's
stage
gonna
of
be
the
at the
race.
middle or at the back
Only
area
after leaving the
up
final
until the
corner did
very
things
end, and
start
then
to
she just
change.
kind of goes crazy.
Borgia hugged the inside rail and came out of the corner less than 1 length before El. Both horses gave it their all while running down the final straight.
Also, like,
In the last
what exactly is the like the minimum horses that has to participate for a race to actually be able to happen? Because like it would like 2 be possible, or is it does it have to be like 3 horses? 'Cause, like I'm wondering, because like this is the least amount of horses that I've seen in a race.
150 meters, El gained a slight lead and crossed the goal with a difference of a head's length.
Damn.
News of El Condor Pasa's victory spread all over Europe and
Ooh,
even crossed the seas to
crazy.
Japan, as many fans were watching the race on Japan's public broadcasting network. El Condor's popularity among the training center
Fucking
exploded.
skyrocketing, bro.
Everyone supported him and even gave him priority access to use the best courses at their facilities for his preparation.
Ooh, okay,
in the
brother,
Arc.
got that VIP
3
treatment.
weeks
I like
later,
that.
On October 3rd, El Condor Pasa entered the most prestigious
The
G1 race
fucking
in
art,
Europe,
bro.
the Prix de l'Arc de Triomphe, as the second most favorite horse. This was
The first one I'm gonna guess is Broye. Like, as I've said and keep on saying, I forgot the real
the
life horse's
first
name.
time a Japanese horse had such a high popularity ranking in the Arc.
Mm.
That day, the grass was drenched from the previous night's rainfall that persisted into early morning.
Okay.
In fact, The
Totoro.
ground was so wet that the turf hardness was the softest it had ever been since 1972.
Aye, bro.
Massive
Aye, bro.
holes littered the course. Regardless, all 14 competitors entered their gates. As soon as the gates opened, El Condor Pasa burst forward like a bat out of
Woo!
hell and immediately claimed the front position.
Damn, bro. Okay, this is actually super unusual for El Condor to do, because like I said, like she's usually either at the mid pack or at the back, and then later on she's gonna be like sort of at the outside and then just kind of like rushing forward at the very last stretch. But this the first time we've seen this.
One horse tried to contest the lead, but he could not surpass El, so he
Nah,
retreated
bro.
to his rear. El maintained the lead through every corner and every straight, up until everyone got on the home stretch. He had a 2-length lead with 400 meters remaining, but Montjou was gaining on him.
Montjou. Yeah.
200 meters,
That was the one.
1-length lead.
That was the one, bro.
100 meters. Both horses
And
are
I
lined
believe
up.
like this too, it was literally just a head of length. And bro could have taken that W, bro. It was one of the closest
50 meters.
that Japan ever
Montjou
got to the
overtakes
arc.
El and finishes the race with a difference of half a length. Even though he did not win, El Condor
Because like I believe in the history of Japan trying to take the W from the arc, I think it's only been twice that they got second place. I'm not sure if there was like a third one, but yeah, as of the ones I know of, it's yeah, El Condor, and we got Orfebvre. Mm, as for Nakayama Festa, I kind of forgot if she came in second as well. But yeah, as of right now, I think that there's only like two that was very close to actually taking
Pasa
that
received
W.
tremendous applause. After the
Nah,
race,
yeah, actually,
Ebina
no. I
expressed his
feel like Nakayama
aggravations.
Festa also came
Losing
in
is
second.
losing. So the result is frustrating, but I have no regrets. We ran with strength. Even Montjou's trainer commented, Montjou's specialty are heavy tracks. If it was sunny with a hard track, we would not have been able to compete. Ninomiya stated the horse tried his best, and everyone involved gave their all. Second place is a good result. I am grateful for it. Watanabe added, it was a nice try. He did a good job. Now, he can rest. Watanabe announced L's racing retirement shortly after.
Interesting.
El Condor Pasa's European expedition was over, and the team returned to Japan on October 11th. Many fans sent requests for L to run in the Japan Cup and the Anime Kinen before his retirement, but Watanabe firmly refused. As an owner, it is my responsibility to see this horse enter the ranch with energy to spare.
Okay, I respect that.
On the 28th of October, 1999, during the Japan Cup's lunch break, a retirement ceremony was held for El Condor Pasa. He wore the same numbered cloth as the one he used in the arc and showed off his last run with Masayoshi Ebina on the saddle.
Oh, dude, I love that, man.
Stands at 8 wins out of 11 races.
Wow.
2 of his victories were in Europe, with one of them being a G1.
Yeah.
Watanabe finally achieved his dream of owning a European G1 winning horse.
Crazy, bro.
Just a few months after retirement, in January of 2000, El Condor Pasa received 1999's Best 4-Year-Old Stallion Award and the JRA Horse of the Year Award, which sparked considerable controversy. Horse racing fans and critics were upset because El Condor Pasa did not race in Japan a single time in 1999. He was in Europe.
I mean, kind of get salty about it, bro, cuz like I believe at the time they did not allow El Condor to participate in the what was those races called? I freaking forgot. Is it like the 3 races you have to compete in to be able to achieve the Triple Crown status, right? They did not allow bro to participate in that. So I kind of get it, bro.
They argued there are strong horses right here in Japan. They ran hard right in front of our eyes. If it's going to be like this, you might as well give the award to Montjou. So, how did this happen?
The heck?
Well, the 3 nominees were Special Week, El Condor Pasa, and Grass Wonder, in that order, for receiving the most votes. However, at the time, the rules state that the winner must hold the majority vote. Since no
Really?
nominee had the majority, a selection committee of 11 people was used to determine the winner. The committee immediately eliminated Grass Wonder as one of the candidates.
Is this Umayuru? Okay, I know I still have to check it out, but that is fucking cool.
Then, a runoff election between El Condor Pasa and Special Week took place. L won 7-4. Afterwards, the committee unanimously chose El Condor Pasa as their representative for the JRA's Horse of the Year.
W.
They proclaimed his presence on the world stage cannot be ignored, and the proper respects need to be paid. Immediately after his retirement, El Condor Pasa was sent to Shaddai Stallion Station to begin his stud career.
Okay.
When El first arrived, the manager of Shaddai Stallion Station was baffled by his appearance. This horse is so timid. It does not fit the personality of a first-class racehorse. I can't tell if he's a speed type, stamina type, whether he's good on turf or dirt, or which parent he takes after. He has no distinguishing features.
I mean,
After hearing this, sports
they did say at the very start that bro was a little shy,
writer
so
Masatoshi Goto reported
there was that.
his lack of features is the biggest feature of El Condor Pasa. He is so well-rounded that nothing stands out. This may be the
Damn, this low-key how I feel right now with my fucking back, bro. It's fucking cooked.
ultimate form of thoroughbred.
Whoa, who the fuck are you? Whoa, who this, bro? What?
Despite his looks, L's racing performance and pedigree speaks for itself.
She looking
He
a
was
little sus,
extremely
bro. She
successful
looking a
as
little
stallion.
sus.
In his first year, L was partnered with 137 mares. He exceeded
Damn.
everyone's expectations, so much that many
Bro
people
was
believed
getting
he would
action.
replace Sunday Silence as the new leading sire. Unfortunately, that will never come to fruition. 3 years into his life as a stud, on the evening of July 13th,
Oh
2002,
nah, we better get some bad news, bro. Ah, okay.
El Condor Pasa showed signs of colic and was immediately rushed to the hospital. Upon
Coke. Oh my god, bro. What the fuck? A good amount of horses. I've kind of seen are kind of like getting. Damn, what's that called? Well, basically, a good amount of them die from colic. This is insane.
examination, veterinarians discovered his intestines were twisted and surgery was performed the next morning. Although the surgery itself was successful,
Okay.
El's condition was not. El Condor
Damn.
Pasa tragically died at 9:10 p.m. on July 16th, 2002.
Damn,
at the
bro.
age of 7. Not even the strongest horse could escape the clutches of death.
It's like, bro, just last year. I hate to like remind everybody of like what happened last year to like Harurara, but like I do believe like she also passed away from colic, if I'm remembering that correctly. But wow, man.
In his short 3 years as a stud, El Condor Pasa sired 339 foals, with over 200 winning races. Of his offspring, the 3 who stand out the most are Vermilion, the first horse in history to win a G1 at 5 different racecourses in Japan.
Ah, damn.
Song
Okay.
of Wind, who won the 2006 Kikosho, and Alondite, who won the Champions Cup during his first appearance in a graded race. Furthermore, El Condor Pasa opened the door to the future for all horses,
Cute.
not just his descendants. L is widely regarded as the horse that popularized Japan's entry into the Arc. There have
Okay.
been many Japanese horses competing in Europe, such as Seeking the Pearl,
Remind me the name of this one. Hold up.
popularized Japan's entry into the Arc. There have been many Japanese horses competing in Europe, such as Seeking the Pearl and Taiki
Mama.
Shuttle. But
Noise.
up until El Condor Pasa, none have found success in the medium distance, which is considered as the cornerstone of European horse racing. Owners and trainers no longer associated it with humiliation and saw it as an opportunity to prove themselves. His performance in Europe encouraged horses like Nakayama Festa orfèvre, and deep impact to participate in the arc. Fun fact, when Nakayama Festa ran in the arc in the
So
fall of
did she actually take W, or no, not take W, take second place? Like I said earlier,
2011,
kind of forgot.
Masayoshi Ebina was his jockey, and the trainer was Yoshitaka Ninomiya.
Mm-hmm.
They stayed at the same Tony Kraut stable as El Condor
Second.
Pasa did, and were referred to as Team El Condor. Adding on to his list of accomplishments, El Condor Pasa was the highest ranked Japanese trained horse in the world's best racehorse ranking.
Bro. So yeah, supposedly there are about like 3 horses that were like that came second on the arc, which should actually tell Japan that they have a very, very good chance of fucking taking that. Just basically never give up. But overall, I'm a guess it's gonna be one of the golden fucking bloodlines, bro. That's gonna take that W. That's my head canon right now.
Distance category. His rating was not beaten until 24 years later by Equinox, who achieved only 1 pound higher. El Condor Pasa was born to run, but in life, he soared. His legacy will live on through his descendants, and Uma Musume fans are able to experience a glimpse of his greatness. May he be as free as a bird.
Literally just freaking watch one of her
The Flight of the Condor.
One of her winning live concerts, bro. That shit was hitting, bro. It was freaking fun to watch.
Never ends.
Alright, boys. Thoughts of this video of El Condor Pasa, the strongest in the world, apart from Satoru Gojo. Yeah, overall thoughts of this video, freaking amazing, bro. Like I said in the beginning, the amount of research that Young Widagi does, and like how he actually finds those clips of like the I guess the old clips of El Condor Pasa, bro. Big respects to you. I know you put in a lot of hours, a lot of work into this, so I could definitely see that. But yeah, I love this story of El Condor because like it's the fact that bro always freaking dominates, man. Like every single, well, a good amount of her races, just absolutely destroying. But yeah, another amazing video by Yang Widagi. If you guys did enjoy my reaction to this, comment, like, and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And yeah, I will see you guys on the next one.